Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Claude Clark, and I come to you from a creative source at youtube.com. We're going to talk about Yoruba images. Just show you four different types of images, or four images, and less than four types. Okay, the first one deals with the spiritual aspect. This is not seen very often in African art, but it's a representation of the spiritual portion of the brain. And it's referred to as eri, ori, which is the represents the brain. Everyone has this. The Yoruba believe that people are inclined to certain types of attributes, and that they join in with things that will benefit them through life. But everyone has a brain, so they have to have something, maybe not this elaborate, but something that represents the spiritual brain. This represents something that many of the West African cultures are abstinent, do not have. And this concept was brought in by way of Egypt. This is Ifa. And what Ifa does, it unifies all the aspects of the pantheon of religious spiritual orders. And Egypt has one. I don't know what it's called, but unification of all the deities from Nubia and Egypt. So the Yoruba brought this with them when they came to the southwestern area that we know today as Nigeria. This is a bowl. It has changed its shape over the centuries. This is the bottom of the bowl. This is the part that we sit on the table. This is the inside of the bowl. And this is all that's left. It represents something that's carved out. Since this portion of the bowl no longer had any use to the Babalawo, what they did was, over the century now, the bowl is turned upside down. The inside is facing down. They pushed the bowl so it got flat like this. The rim of the bowl, instead of the head of this image being down this way, by the time they push the bowl up, he's facing up. Okay. This is supposed to be Eshu. Eshu is a trickster, or he plays an important part in Yoruba religion. This item here is an Ibeji, Eri Ibeji, and it refers to, Ibeji means twin, and it literally means twin. However, the word twin is only used in context to a spiritual human representative of a deity. This is a replacement of the human representative of a deity. And twin is not used for anything else. It has a human orientation, spiritual by way of human. All right. The last items I'm going to show you are the Gelede mask. This was done about the 1950s. You can tell by the style and things that are done to it, paint and so on, carved out of one single piece of wood. Yoruba woodwork is timber industry. Say that in general with most of Africa. It's timber oriented. This just sits on top of the head like a helmet. This is what happens when this is a combination of timber and lumber. The Chinese, Japanese, Korean people in the Far East, they have a lumber culture that's different from European lumber culture. This is European, this portion up here is European oriented culture introduced to Africa. So this piece of lumber was nailed onto this figure. This goes back to about the 1970s, 1980s. This carved part there. And we have a puppet, if we can get him to do something for us. He's not going to move this time. Okay, his arms are supposed to come up and down like that. And then this part right here, it used to make a loud noise. Okay, the crocodile. That brings us to the end of our presentation, and we will see you again next time. Thank you very much. Goodbye.